Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. I am nervous and excited to show you this today because I don't know how this is going to turn out. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I'm going to create a customized doormat. Never done this before, so I'm going to take you with me and we're going to see how it turns out. I'm going to start the video by showing you what tools, resources and products that I'm using to create this. So stick around to see what the final result is. Fingers crossed it goes okay. Oh, also don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below if you want to see more videos of crafting, home and lifestyle, small business and everything in between. Now the stuff that I'm going to use for this project, firstly, are these sealants. So I have here the stop leak sealant in black and the stop leak sealant in clear. I've got the black for the colour on the mat, and then I've got the clear to stop the mat from wearing so quickly because people are going to be treading on it. So hopefully that will give it a bit of a longer lasting life. I got these from Amazon. The next thing I got also from Amazon, and this is freezer paper. So this is gonna be the stencil that I use. It's Reynolds Kitchen freezer paper. So you can actually get vinyl stencil paper and stuff like that, but apparently for this particular project, freezer paper is the way to go, so we'll see. Now to hold down the freezer paper, I have got these pins. Got these from Hobbycraft, they were a few pounds. I've also got some masking tape. This is so I can stick the stencil down on the mat, and I got these in a pack and I got these from Amazon. Next, scissors to cut the freezer paper for the stencil. Now I've also got these. This is called a brayer, I call it a roller. And then I've got these broad tip tweezers. I probably won't use the tweezers for this project, but I really needed the brawler for this. Now I also brought a Cricut super long mat. This is just a standard grip mat. This is going to be super useful for future projects as well. You could probably use just a standard mat, but for this project in particular, I want the text to reach all the way along. So that's why I brought this long Cricut mat. Now lastly, the actual doormat. So this was £7, it's from Amazon. It's really good quality. All the fibers are super close together, which I think will be easier to spray paint with, but we'll see a little later. This one is just a standard size mat, so we'll see how it goes. The first thing I need to do is I need to get on Cricut Design Space, get my file all ready to go, then I'll prepare the mat and the freezer paper ready for cutting. Okay, so I'm going to open up this freezer paper and put it onto the mat. So let's go. Wow, this really does work. Okay, so I've rolled out all of the little bubbles. So the paper is super nice and flat on the mat now. So I'm going to pop it in the Cricut machine and yeah. So my mat is ready to go. It's got the paper stuck down on it. The design space is ready to go as well. So I've made sure that it is set as copy paper and also that I put the pressure as more. So copy paper, and I've set the pressure as more. The mat is loaded and in there ready to go. I'm going to hit the C to start it, and we'll see how it cuts out. So it's ready. Oh my gosh, this is so scary. I think it looks amazing by what I can see over here. I'm just gonna unload the mat. Oh my god, it looks amazing so far. So here it is. You probably can't see it from over there, but it looks great so far. So I'm just gonna weed it, get the stencil ready, then I'll pop it on the mat and go from there. Okay, so I'm going to be using this tool to weed it. I'm actually cutting out the space where I want the text to go, so it's opposite to what I'm used to doing, so hopefully I don't do this wrong. So I'm going to start with this bit just here. This is actually loads easier than what I thought. This is coming away really nicely. Like it's not hard work. Now for this, I'm going to flip it over and then I'm going to take off the paper. Okay, so the main bit is peeled off the mat. It's not looking too bad. There's a bit of damage here, but I think once I've mask and taped it to the mat, it should be absolutely fine. And then I'm going to take off those bits and put them on as well. Okay, so it's placed where I want it. I'm going to now sellotape it. So now I've got the little bits that I'm going to take off and I'm going to put on, and I'm going to use the pins to stick them on. This is where these are going to come in handy for this. All of the pins are now in, so this is what it looks like. It took me about 10 minutes to do. Okay, so the mat has the stencil on it and it has all of the pins in place, so it's looking super nice and flat. Now I'm going to use some cardboard to cover the table so the table doesn't get damaged while I'm spray painting. Today it's raining, so I've picked the worst day to do it. I was going to spray paint it outside, but because it's raining I can't. So I'm going to spray it indoors. I'm going to wear a face mask. Luckily we've got plenty of those. And yeah, see how it turns out. Spray paint time. Just going to shake it. Oh my god, so I've just spray painted it. It's looking okay, but I mean, until the stencil comes off, I don't know what this is going to turn out like. I don't know if it's leaked anywhere or... But I'm going to give it 2 coats. So I'm going to leave this for 15 minutes and then I'm going to spray it again with the black and then I'm going to spray it with the clear and then we'll do a big reveal. Okay, so I have done 2 coats of the black. So I'm now going to go in with the clear colour just to seal it, and then afterwards I'm going to leave it for another 15-20 minutes. I don't know why it's going green. It looks like in the areas where there was a lot of black left on the paper, but I'm hoping the actual text doesn't turn green. But I guess if it does, it's not too bad. Okay, so it's finished. I'm going to lift all the pins off first and then I'm going to take the stencil off. In fact, I might have to take it off all together as like one whole piece. In fact, I'm going to start with like the little bits first. I'm not going to reuse these pins. This is so nerve-wracking. Okay, so I've taken off like all of the little bits. I'm now going to take off the big part. I'm just going to go for it. Okay, so I'm actually really happy with how this has turned out. There's like almost a little bit of a shadow around it. There's a little bit of a dot that dripped on it as I lifted up the stencil. But apart from that, I'm going to show you what it looks like. Are you ready for the reveal? Okay, let's go. So this is what it looks like. I'm not gonna lie, I am super happy with this. For a first attempt, I mean, at the beginning I thought it's a little bit shadowy around certain areas, but actually I'm really, really happy with how this has turned out. But I just think this would be really nice for like family and friends when they move houses. You know, I can create them like a nice customized mat. So that's it for this week's video. Thank you so much for sticking around to see the final result. I hope it was worth it for you. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. And I'll see you in a few weeks. Bye.